Hello, my name is Jenna Corelli, and I am the creator of the Fat Loss Accelerator group program. I'm super excited that you have decided to join us for this next group round. I do ask that you make yourself at home within our group and really use it for support and accountability every step of the way throughout the next 4 weeks. The ones who get the most out of this program are truly those who engage on a regular basis, ask questions, and provide motivation and inspiration to the others in the group. I'm always going to be available via private messenger on Facebook or email if you need to reach out to me. I'm really an open book, so we can chat about anything, and don't hesitate to ask me questions when you have them. We do have a really great group here, and I love reading your introduction stories and hearing your why behind the what when it comes to nutrition education and living a balanced lifestyle. I do have a few action items that I just want to go through with you before we get started. First, if you haven't yet filled out the new client assessment form, please do that. If you're a returning Fat Loss Accelerator client, I would still advise that you fill out the link because there might be some updates to your status since the last round. Maybe your goals have changed. Secondly, if you haven't created an account with MyFitnessPal, please go ahead and do that today as well. There is a video in the group that will walk you through the steps for this, and I made it really, really easy for you guys to follow. And thirdly, in the files of the group, I have uploaded a Fat Loss Accelerator workbook that outlines our program details. I need you guys to review this workbook prior to our Q&A session and post your questions in the group so that I can address them and we can make the Q&A session go very smoothly, and I can be considerate of your time. Our focus for the next 4 weeks will be on nutrition and tracking our macronutrients. So macronutrients are nutrients that our bodies need in large quantities. They're going to be proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. And then micronutrients, conversely, are nutrients that our bodies need in smaller amounts. And that is really because we get them from the food that we eat. And when I say micronutrients, I'm talking about our vitamins and our minerals. So while many of us are familiar with tracking calories, it's really our macros, our proteins, carbohydrates, and fats that need the most attention. So we could be getting 1,500 calories in our diet each day, but all of these calories could be coming from carbohydrates, which wouldn't provide us with the nutrients that we need in order to thrive on a daily basis. So this is why we need to break down our calories by taking it a step further and getting a good balanced intake of all three macronutrients, again, which are those proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. I will talk about how we'll be breaking down our goals on our live Q&A, but I will tell you right now that we will set our calories at our current body weight times either 10 to 12, and you can do any kind of increments, 10, 10.5, 11, 11.5, or 12, and this is depending on our activity level and the amount of calories that our bodies can handle. So we don't want to put you at too much of a deficit or too much of a surplus right from the start. And we'll talk individually about this if you need some extra guidance setting your goals in MyFitnessPal. There will also be workouts both in gym and at home provided to you. However, I do want you to think of these workouts as an added bonus and not a necessity through our program. Our focus for the next 4 weeks will be on nutrition for fat loss success. The workbook also briefly discusses carb cycling and intermittent fasting, and we will be eating less carbs on Mondays and Tuesdays, and then you'll also have the option to practice intermittent fasting. But again, we will discuss this during our live Q&A call as well. So I hope, ladies, that this brief introduction was helpful for you. And after reviewing the workbook that's uploaded in the files and watching all of the videos that have been provided so far, I do want you to post any remaining questions in this thread for our Q&A so that I can make sure to answer your questions on our call. So I look forward to getting started, and I can't wait to see what's in store for everyone in the next 4 weeks. I love these groups. They're so positive and interactive. So stay positive, keep a positive mindset, keep your chin up, and let's make this year our best year yet. See you soon.